And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Right through there for a strike.
Ohtani's dog is so popular now, the U.S. ambassador to Japan gave Decoy a fake visa as a present during a visit with Shohei. His passport and control info were listed as MVP pup and good boy.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And it's safe.
He's in there.
It's a stolen base. That one at triple digits.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
No, that
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. And a sac bunt here. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Now here is Manny Ramirez. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it.
This one in the air. Marte drops into the glove, and that is a big first out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a ball.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That location will definitely do it.
Kicks and deals. And it's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And he's got no chance. He's out. To the plate. Save. And it's 1-0.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Fought off foul. Devers at second with 2 down. Outside low. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A little bit high. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out to short. Witt handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Called strike right there. Witt hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramirez makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Now let's go and light the city up.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That one missed. And that one is inside. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
3-1.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Pickoff moved to second. Ohtani back in. Man at second.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one is gone. And this place is rocking. It's 3-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time, he legs it out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Making a move at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Pete Crow Armstrong. Safe at second with a stolen base. Crow Armstrong, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner on the go again. There's a ball. Throw to third. Safe. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Gil Hodges stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 5-1.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter now, Chase Headley. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Crow Armstrong makes the play, and it's out. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons. Clemens back to work. And it's fouled away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
On the ground, right side, Marte. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a big swing and a miss.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Soderstrom. Chop back up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And we're back. And now Ted Simmons. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Just off the outside corner, and it's 3-2.
Counts full.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Fouled off left side.
Drag 2.
And that's outside.
Ball.
Now it's 3-2. Simmons aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Betts feeds to second, out there, and that's 2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 outs, base is empty. That's down and in.
2-2.
Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. And a ground ball to first, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Fenway, on to the 3rd inning. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that's too high.
No strikes.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. And that one fouled off. Shohei on the go. Gets under it and pops it up. And that's foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Clemens over to first. Ohtani back in. Man at first, 1 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. First time up was a pop out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
Devers stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. They say he went.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back inside Fenway Park as we go to the last of the third. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Carlos Beltran. 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And there's a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Soto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Bunt attempt misses. The throw. Tag. And he's out. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low. And the count now even up. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramirez squeezes it, and that's the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, and here is Devers. Swing and a miss. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. First pitch just misses.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Check swing called strike. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Adios, pelota. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. Number 36 swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a hit.
The first baseman, Tyler.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. There's a strike.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Soto makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Bottom 4, here's Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets,
2-1.
and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. To the right side. On to first. They get the out on Marte. And now, Gil Hodges.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and Purdue.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball. And a nice round triple.
So up next, Chase Headley. Fly to center his first time. Sliced hard but foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And that's down and away.
2-2.
Ripped to right. Trout pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Simmons off of first with 2 away. Crow Armstrong ranges back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Mookie now. Clemens back to work. Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That's
going to count 1 and 2.
Outside.
On a line, base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong, 1 for 2. Corner infielders up on the grass here, just in case they try a squeeze play. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. A bunt, and it's popped up. Hodges makes the catch. Out. Number 2. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And look out. That one gets him. The second Manny's plunked in this one. Here's Rafael Devers. Andrew Miller gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive. And
tosses to first, and Devers is set down. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red track.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now the center fielder, Shohei on the go. Ball misses. High left, throw to second. Save! Ohtani leads off second with nobody out. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Reaching for it and brings it in. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner breaks for third. That's a laser base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-2. So a man at first. Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner on the move. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
0-1.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. The next pitch misses. Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 2-2. Had a good eye there. Runner goes again. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. No throw. He's in there safely. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Mike Trout. And he takes a strike. Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Now at the plate, Ted Simmons.
Now batter, the catcher, Ted Simmons.
Popped up. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Second baseman, Campbell.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Ball.
That's inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Just missed.
3-0.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first, nobody out. Chase Headley getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. A walk, and he's also singled. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Hodges, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Squirts away a little bit. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Witt in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball, that's in.
And that is cut on and missed. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
On the ground to third. Devers. They get the force. That is the inning. Back here in Boston, and now Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Mookie Betts. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Miller, the 6'7" lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. First offering, and it just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Fenway, digging in, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. That's outside. 1-0. Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Sneaks through, base hit.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Juan Soto. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner goes again. Ball outside. Go to third. He's safe. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back, and it hits the fence. Soto round second, heads for third. The relay, and now he's out trying to get back to third. 2 down, bases empty. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing,
1-2.
and he held up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
Swung on, belted. And it's off the Green Monster. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Rafael Devers up to hit. Trevor Hoffman takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't happen.
And Devers hits that one. And a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits,
no ball,
right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0. 2-0's the count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. That one not close. And now 3-0. To the catcher. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Little chopper rolls foul. Hoffman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
All loaded up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Beltran right there to make the grab, and that'll do it. Back in Boston, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Jelly back to work. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now a chance for Chase Headley.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Fly ball down the line. Trout settles under it. And that is that.
It's hard to stay afloat when the world's trying to drown me. All that pain and that hurt made me stronger than they found me. As my enemies surround me, I'ma still stay this proudly. I am blessed, never pressed with my angels all around me. Solo know. But when it's time to roll, I got my team in back forward motion with the money.
Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Mookie Betts will get us started. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Beltran under it. And a quick out, number 1. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. Great speed and great power. Bunts it in the air. Chapman pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner at first with 2 away. Manny Ramirez will hit next, and he dodges that fastball.
Take your base. That hit him.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider
1-0.
down and away. That one the other way. Fair ball. Coming home. And he boots it. 1 run is in.
No, he's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Well, his team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
And our final here today, 8-4.